So we got this 2009 Accord 4-cylinder. It's really loud. It's cold. Winter just started and it really got cold. And this morning I started the car and this is the sound you hear. And when I turn the steering, listen to this. We're gonna get to the bottom of this, okay? So we're gonna change a seal and a pipe, and there's bubbles, and I'm gonna show you how to make the bubbles disappear. Just takes a little bit of time. So as he was driving, there's no more sound. Okay, that's due to everything heated. There's an O-ring in there. That O-ring, when it's cold, it gets hard, it retracts. As it gets hot, it expands, it softens up, becomes a seal. Also, there's pipes. We're gonna take a look at this. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. So here we are under the hood. We got our power steering pump right here. So, power steering fluid is kind of low. Usually, if you see any leaks, I see leaks down there, and I will let the customer know. But other than that, I don't see anything in there. And one thing I do want to tell you guys is down there is an oil leak. It seems like this VTEC is leaking here. His VTEC seal is leaking. Valve cover is leaking. And what we're gonna do is, most likely your noise is coming from this little guy right here. So the seal would retract, and as it gets cold, and it will harden up. And once it heats up, it will soften up, and it will become actual seal. So you will not see any leaks because it will just suck in air. So they do sell a little kit here. Dorman makes it, and there's a part number right here. And this is for Honda and all the Honda. So there's two seals. We're gonna replace them both. We got inside this bag here, we got two seals in this package. Okay, it's orange and black seal. The orange one goes here, the other one goes right there. So it's gonna be a simple little job. They're different sizes, so you can't go wrong. So let's tackle this job really quick. We're gonna make this really quick and easy to do. So all you need is a number 10mm socket. We're gonna remove this bolt, change the seal. We don't need to drain anything like that, but we are gonna top it off. But anyways, let's get this job going. So to start this job, just take a rag, just put a rag down here, and it is gonna drip a bit, but nothing serious. You don't need to drain anything like that. So I'm gonna go get a couple of tools. So when I got a pick and a 10mm, so very simple. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna just turn this counterclockwise. We're gonna remove this little bolt, and we're gonna start off this low pressure line here. So what's gonna happen is this bolt is gonna come out. After that, you're gonna just simply twist this, and you see the fluid comes out. That's normal, that's fine. As you can see, this O-ring is green. It's not supposed to be green. It's supposed to be a color of like a reddish, or it's supposed to be like a special material seal. So what we're gonna do next is grab ourselves another rag. It's okay for the fluid to be in there, it's fine. So we're gonna open up this package. Okay, this package got the orange seal. We're gonna get the orange seal out. Very simple and easy. After you complete this job, you're gonna hear a noise like That's fine. Top off your fluid before you start the engine, and if you're lucky, it's not gonna make any noise. So it's very simple. Make sure the surface is clean. Little bit of the power steering fluid, just put it around the O-ring. This O-ring fits in there perfectly. Okay, look how simple that is. And this baby goes on. You should feel like a little snap, like the ring just snapped right in, just like that. And after that, you're gonna take your 10mm bolt. You're gonna put that baby on. No need torque specs, nothing like that. I do have another video on this with all the torque specs and everything. But just hand tight, nice and gentle. It should be good. Let me wipe my hands off. So this is like a 5-minute job here. Probably under that. And the engine is off. And that's it. That seal is done. Let's move on to the next seal. Let me just wipe this off, and we're gonna switch the camera angle. Okay, for the next seal, the O-ring, which is right here, So don't worry, there's no high pressure in it, even though we said this is low pressure, this is high pressure. Right now there's no pressure in this baby because it only builds pressure as it turns, okay? And then as soon as you shut it off, the pressure is immediately gone, okay? Anyways, it's only pushing pressure, and it only pushes pressure as you turn. Okay, anyways, the pump, even the pump is pushing, but it only does the magic work as it needs. Okay, anyways, some theory behind that. We're not going to talk about that. The 10 millimeter comes off here. I'm going to take out the second 10 millimeter over here. Do not drop it because it is kind of a tight spot. So this 10 millimeter comes off over here. And we're going to simply replace this O-ring. So it's best to do both together. So once we take off this, you're going to have a little bit of mess. So just have your rag ready here. That's fine, okay? And there you go. Like I said, a little bit of mess. And let's get our rag ready. And let's just wipe that off right now. Okay, try not to get any of stuff into the pump. Okay, so there's an O-ring right there. Okay, there's your second O-ring right here for the power steering pump. And we're going to replace that baby. Let it drip. Okay, I'm not sure if my camera was recording, so we took off the two 10 millimeter bolts over here. This line just comes right off. No pressure in there. That's what we was talking about. My camera, as soon as I paused, it stopped it to switch angles. I see it started recording, so I don't know if it was recording then. No clue, but there's our line there, and I will figure that out once I edit the video. But this O-ring right here, it feels kind of soft, but it's fine. But this had to go. And it looks kind of squarish. That's what I was telling you. These O-rings supposed to be like a different. Like this one was definitely. I mean, I did put that in a while back. So we're gonna get the second O-ring. We do not want it damage the ring. You don't want it like pull on the bag as you pull on the ring in there. That will stretch the ring or damage the ring. So O-ring seal. That's what I mean. So very gently. You don't want to just over pull it, and you don't want to stretch the seal, and it sits right in that groove. Put some fluid over it, and what we're gonna do here is we're gonna take this. Reverse procedure is the same way I took off. I don't know if my camera, like I said, I don't know if my camera caught it, but let me switch angles and the camera. So pretty much to remove it, all I did was pull it off, and now all I'm doing is pushing it back on nice and straight. Nice and straight, and this baby will just go right in. Okay, there you go. Got my two bolts here that we took off, the 10 millimeters. Do not drop these. And to tighten these, you're looking at probably like 6 foot-pound, but I do it by hand. And we got the second bolt here. And after that, I'm waiting on a power steering fluid. You do want to put a special fluid in there. You don't want to put a regular power steering fluid in there. You can do, I've done it, but that's emergencies. But the bottle, just order it, get yourself. I'm going to show you that at the end of the video. We're going to top it off, and we are going to hear noises coming from this pump. And after that, once you have those bubbles in there, just let it run, okay? Let it run for 10 minutes. Let's throw this box out. We're gonna wipe this thing down really clean, and let's get this all nice and cleaned up. And what we're gonna do is, do not forget to tighten these, okay? What you want to do is you want to go gently on one, and then go on the second one. Snug them in nice and even. Do not over tighten them. You will snap these bolts, and then you're gonna have to replace the whole pump. But there you go. Bada bing, bada boom. We're all done and set to go. And gonna wait for power steering fluid so we can add that. So once it's all completed, what you want to do is you want to pick up this Bacardi Honda Acura fluid. There's a number here. It's 252-0020. 252-0020. Okay, it's probably gonna like 15 bucks, 12 bucks, probably less, I'm not sure. But what we want to do is you want to top this off halfway, okay, up to this second line here. So in the beginning, it might suck in. You might hear a noise like That means it's gonna suck in. You're gonna see bubbles in here. If you see bubbles in here, like a tiny bubbles, that's just air. Don't worry about it. I don't want to leave this up on the top. So I am not gonna close this cap yet because don't worry about it. What I want to do is go inside the vehicle with my gloves off. I'm gonna start the steering. Start the steering up. I did change the back brakes on this while the car was. I was waiting on the part, so I'm gonna pump the brake first. Perfect. Start the car up. You hear that noise? That's fine. Let's go all the way to right, all the way to left, right, left, right, left, right, left. And those bubbles are gonna take time, okay? Let this baby run for 20 minutes. So long as you let this thing run for 20 minutes idling, let's put a little bit more fluid. Okay, I spilled some, so I'm gonna have to wipe that down really fast before it goes down. There you go. So give it a good 20 minutes. Turn the steering all the way to right, all the way to the left, and after a few turns, just let it sit there, okay? And the bubbles will magically go away, the sound will go away, and you will be all set, okay? There you go. You see the bubbles are coming out? That's normal. They should go away after a while. Anyways, that is the only way to get rid of the bubbles. But give it some time for this vehicle. And don't forget to put the cap on. Bada bing, bada boom. Thank you for watching my video.